let's say you're standing on top of Dubai Tower, and you're going to drop a brick off Dubai Tower. How long will it take for the brick to hit the ground? Remember that the height of Dubai Tower is roughly 828 meters. So start off by writing the magical formula, GT squared over 2. Okay, so you've got this magical formula here. H is the height of the building, and G is gravity. Gravity on Earth is roughly 9.8. Okay, because we're always on Earth, so whenever we see gravity is normally 9.8. So yeah, so work out how long it would take for the brick to hit the ground. So press pause and have a go. Okay, so we know the height of the building is 828. So let's put this into the H. So 828 equals well, we can put the 9.8 here into G. So it will be 9.8 here, T squared over 2. Okay. Now you can imagine this as being a bubble here, multiplying this bubble, but because of this divide line, everything above it is inside a bubble, and then divided by the 2 at the bottom. So kill off the 2. So times both sides by 2. So hang on. So 828 times 2 equals 1656. Okay, and on the right hand side it would be 9.8 T squared. Now you can imagine this as being one bubble here multiplying this bubble here. Okay, so kill off this bubble here. So divide both sides by 9.8. So 1656 divided by 9.8 equals T squared. So let me work out what this here becomes. So hang on. So this will become so 1656 divided by 9.8 equals roughly 169. Okay. Oh, sorry. On this side it will be T squared. Yeah. So now square root both sides. So inside your mind, square root both sides. So the right hand side will be T, and let's square root. So basically T equals we are square rooting both sides here. Okay. And then let's get a calculator and work this out. So the square root of 169 equals, so let me square root this. Hang on, square root it. It will be roughly 13. Okay, so T equals 13. That means it's if you look at the formula here, T is always in seconds. So so T here 13. It means that the brick would take 13 seconds to hit the ground. H is always in meters. Okay, T is always in seconds. So it's not 13 hours. It's not 13 minutes. But it's 13 seconds. H is always in meters. So this is in meters. So if someone gives you the height in something else, you've got to convert it to meters. Okay, so to answer this question, it takes 13 seconds to hit the floor. Okay, next one here. Dubai Tower. Now we're building Dubai Tower on the moon now. The moon. So we are going to drop the brick of Dubai Tower, which happens to be on the moon. So start off with the formula H equals GT squared over 2. Okay, this is our magical formula here. On the moon, it's our gravity on the moon is 1.622 roughly here. I looked this up on the internet, so you could do the same if you wanted to. On Earth, gravity on Earth is 9.8. So you can imagine gravity is it's like the pull of the strength of the pull towards the moon. So because you can imagine this number as the strength, how strong it is pulling it towards the moon. So this here has a strength of, let's say, 1.622, and if it's on Earth is 9.8. So you can see 9.8 as being a lot stronger than 1.622. So you can imagine gravity as the pull of something, the strength. So here on the moon is quite weak. It's only 1.6 blah 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 blah. On Earth it's 9.8. So you can imagine this as the strength of the pull. So on Earth it's pulling the brick a lot stronger. On the moon it's a lot weaker. So you should be able to see that it takes longer for the brick to hit the moon, because the pull is a lot weaker. So yeah, it would take longer. Okay, so yeah, work out how long it would take for the brick to hit the ground. Remember, it's Dubai Tower on the moon. Okay, so press pause and have a go. Okay, so the height of the building is still the same. It's 828. Okay, so we are putting this into the H. Now, because now we are on the moon, we've got to put this into the G. So gravity on the moon is 1.622, and then remember we've got our t squared here over 2. Now, so now we're trying to work out t. So hang on, let me clear this. So 828 times 2 equals 1656. Okay. On the right hand side it would be, sorry, on the right, hang on. On the right hand side it would be 1.622 t squared. And now you can imagine this as this bubble here multiplying with this bubble here. So let's kill off the 1.622. So inside your mind, divide both sides by this thing here. So take this thing down, 5, 6, divided by 1.622. That equals t squared. So hang on, let me just work out this bubble first. So 1656 divided by 1.622. That equals let's say roughly 1021, I think. Let me double check. Yeah, let's say roughly this. Okay. Now square root both sides. Another calculator says 1.20 point something over here, but because of this 9 here, whether 9, 6, blah 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 blah, because this 9 is closer to, if you look at the well, anyway, because this 9 here is closer to the 1, we're going to push it up. If this is the 5, if this is 5 or above, we're going to push it up to a 1, okay? Because it's nearer to 1,201 than it is to 1,220. Don't worry if you don't understand this. Don't worry about it. Just say it's roughly this. Now square root both sides. So if you square root both sides, the right hand side will be t. The left hand side will be, well, let me square root this. It will be 32, roughly 32. So t equals 32. So if you were to drop a brick of Dubai Tower, which happens to be on the moon, it would take 32 seconds to hit the ground. Okay. Yeah. always start off with this magical formula here, and then you can work it out. Just remember, if you're on Earth, use 9.8 in the G. If you're on the Moon, put G as this. If you happen to build Dubai Tower on Venus, then search. Then use a search engine to search for the gravity on Venus. Just type in gravity of Venus or Venus gravity, and then press search, and then it should give you a value for gravity on Venus or whatever. Okay.